Good evening, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of today's program. I sincerely appreciate all of you for coming. So, I want to sincerely appreciate those that subscribe to the video and those that took their time to watch yesterday's class. But I want to say something. Today, please don't be exempt yourself from it. Today is another day at which you can use to benefit from this program. What exactly are you doing for today? I'm sure you are wondering. What exactly are you doing for today? What you are doing for today is very, very simple. You are, hello, Mr. Mekens, and the rest of the house. If you know you can hear me clearly, just type 1 in the chat box. You can hear me clearly. Please type 1 in the chat box, please. You know you can hear me clearly. Oh, God bless you, sir. God bless you. So what are you doing for today? We are going to look onto pips, lots, leverage, brokers, platforms and charting softwares, types of traders, technical analysts, technical analysts. Okay, technical analysis, charts, candlestick strengths, and indicators. Let's start immediately. Okay, let me share my screen with you. So let me go with this. Now, let's start. What is a P? P is simply points in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair or the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the quote or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. Now, a pip is the smallest price change that an asset can make. In the forex market, currency pairs are often compared in 4 decimals. And so a 0.001 change equates to 1 pip. For yen pairs, which are stated in 2 decimals, which is also like 1 pip is equivalent to what? 0.01. Please just give me a minute. So now, how exactly does PIP work? PIP is simply 1 over 100. Say PIP is 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 100 times 100 is what? 10,000. 100 times 100 is 10,000. So 1 divided by 10,000 is what? 0.0001. Are you with me? So if, for instance, you are looking at, let's say, for instance, you have the currency pair 0.00016. So now the fourth value from the decimals, the fourth values from the decimals is 1, 2, 3, and the fourth value is what? 4. So this one is known as what? 1 pip. Meanwhile, the 6 is known as what? 6 pipettes. Are you with me? The 6 is known as what? 6 pipettes. Class, I want to say something quickly. You have no business with the pipette. The people that have business with pipettes, they are called brokers. And the pip is exactly what you have business with. I repeat, for normal currency pairs like Euro GBP, NZD, and JPY, so on and so forth, they work with what? For the fourth value from the decimal, which is 0.001. Are you with me? So now, I want to quickly say something. What if I give you an exchange rate and the exchange rate is 1.16321? Now, the fourth value from the decimals, let's say I had 6 to the fourth value. You know, mathematically, the fourth value is something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this fourth value, which I had to these 2, we make this 1.16381. To make it what? 1.16381. Are you thinking? So that is how you add up pips. Let's say you want to add 10 to this. You know, in mathematics, there's what they call units, tenths, and hundreds. Are you thinking? So if you have something like this, so if you now add 10 to it, let's say you have 10 to it. Let's say you have 1 and 0. If you add 1 and 0 to it, then you know this will now be 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 3 plus 1 is 4. 4. Let's say this is 4. And let's say this is 6. This is 1.1. So it means I've successfully added 10 pips to this currency pair. It means I've what? Successfully added 10 pips to this currency pair. Now, I want to say something quickly. For yen pairs, example of yen pairs are what? CHF, JPY. Euro, JPY. Then let's see GPP, JPY. These are very funny currency pairs. GPP, JPY. Now, for GPP, for all this, their own system is different. And the system we are talking about here is these are working based on 1/10 times 1/10. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 10 times 10 is what? 100. 1/100 is what? 0.01. So, just like I said, the fourth value from the decimals, for the previous one, we are now going to talk about what the second value from the decimals. Are you with me? And the second value from the decimals will be 1, 1, 2. So in other words, if I have a rate like 0. If I have a rate like 0.014, this is seen as the P. This is seen as 1 P. Why this 4 is seen as what? 4 pipettes. Just the way I did for the other place. This one is called 1 pip, 4 pip, sorry. Oh, it is 1. Why the 4 is seen as what? 4 pipettes. Are you with me? So that's how that works. Let me raise my screen. Welcome to the people that are just coming in. Now, thank God we have a chance to rewatch all this video. With all this, you can always understand more of what I'm saying. Let me now quickly go to the next one, lots. Lots represents the size of your trade in Forex. In another interpretation, lot is the number of currency units you will trade in Forex. There are 4 types of lots actually. There's a standard lot, there is a mini lot, there's a micro lot. In fact, there's a nano lot. The reason why I'm not adding the nano lot to this lot size is that the nano lot is negligible. Are you with me? The nano lot is negligible, meaning the nano lot is not of real relevance. So let's say I have a formula I use for lot size. And the formula says when I'll be using it, it has been so helpful. The formula is very simple. It's a normal mathematics formula you know. X over 10,000. Where X is unknown. Where X is unknown. So in other words, if somebody like Mr. Ikechukwu gives me $100 to trade. So if Mr. Ikechukwu should give me $100, that will be $100 divided by what? $10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. So class, this is what? A micro lot size. This is what? A micro lot size. And a micro lot size is exactly when you are talking about $100 to what? $900. If Mr. Ikechukwu should tell me right now that Mr. Gospower, I have $900 to put in the forex market, his lot size will be what? 900 divided by 10,000, which will probably be what? 0.01. So this Mr. Ikechukwu is using a lot size, a micro lot size. Are you doing? Let's say, for instance, Mr. Who is in the house? Let's say, for instance, Mr. Paulinus calls me that Mr. Gospower, I have $1,000. How much would that be? What would be my lot size in the forex market? That would be 1,000. That would be 1,000 divided by 10,000. Now, 1,000 divided by 10,000. What would that be? That would be, do your mathematics very well. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 10 is what? 0.1. So this is what? A mini lot size. This is what? A mini lot size. A mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from $1,000 to $9,000. Like for instance, now I have some students presently, they are trading with mini lot size. You can imagine what their profit is. The profit somebody earns from $1,000 can never be the same profit with what somebody will earn for $100. So somebody with that, it can never be the same thing. Are you with me? So then if you now have something like this, let's probably say, let's say, who is in the house again? Let's say Mr. Mekens calls me and says that, Mr. Gospower, please let me trade with this amount, and this is $10,000. And the man will now say, what is my lot size? That's 10,000. That would be 10,000 over 10,000. Class, according to your mathematics skills, 10,000 over 10,000 is what? That is what? 1. So this is what? A standard lot size. This is what? See, let me tell you, class. If you have a standard lot size, you can never be poor as far as I'm concerned. Do you know why I'm saying this? I know why I just said this. A day, you can make nothing less than $500. Go and make your research. $500 is virtually 250,000 naira in a day. Class, when you make 250,000 naira in a day, worst case scenario, please, what kind of job in Nigeria? If the job exists, please let me know so that I'll go and apply quickly. What kind of job in Nigeria can give you 500,000 naira in a day? 500,000 times 5 is what? 2.5 million. Are you with me? So that is that. And you cannot compare the profit you earn from this with somebody who is trading with what? $100 or $200. That's why when some people come and ask me, Mr. Gospower, how much can I use $50 to trade in the forex market? I'll just tell them the plain truth. You cannot use $50 to trade in the forex market. The least you can trade with is $100. I even advise people that whenever you are trading with $100 is more or less like you are building an account. Are you with me? So it is wise for you to go with $200, $300, which is very, very what? Okay. Are you with me? It is wise for you to go with what? $200 to $300, which is very, very okay. Are you with me? So let's erase this. Now, let me go to the next phase. The next thing I'll talk about tonight is what we call leverage. Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing to expand the firm's asset base and generate returns on risk capital. Leverage is a good example of what we have on the screen. We have $200, we have $10,000. Do you know what the forex brokers do? The forex brokers will come to you and tell you that, Mr. Ikechukwu, we know you don't have much money. Bring your $200. We can make your $200 look like $10,000. How? Is with the help with what they call leverage. Leverage is exactly what, now if you come here, you now notice that if I have $200 here, and my leverage will be what? Excuse me, 500 to 1. Do your mathematics very well. 500 to 1 is what? 200 times $500. 500, sorry. 200 times 500 is what? That is $100,000. Class, you know what this means? It means that to Mr. Ikechukwu, he is seeing that what he is earning, what he's putting into the forex market is $200. It's a big lie. In the financial institute, they see $200 as what? $100,000. But guess what? Do you think they do this for free? No. There is always a commission attached to it. But don't worry, when you're opening a live account, I will tell you some packages to go on. And those packages are so helpful. Those packages, when you're on those packages, you will not register with zero spread. You register with zero spread, the commission will be high. Forget most of these brokers. Well, I'll go to brokers. Let me know if this starts going too far. So let me go to the next phase. The next one is brokers. Brokers are firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currency. Now, transactions in this market are always between a pair of two different currencies. So traders either buy or sell the particular pair they want to trade. Let me come in like this. Brokers are this set of people that gives us the access to trade. And what do they give to, what platform do they give to us? They give us MetaTrader 4 to trade it. In those days, let me not lie to you, my father never traded forex. In those days, our fathers never did. Why? Because it's, in fact, then, let me be candid here. If at all banks traded forex, they will be very, very minimal. Because remember, in those days, transactions in the bank seem to be very, very local. But today, it has been so wonderful, and it has been going well. So brokers, there are several types of brokers today, guys. There are several types of brokers. And they are: one, there is Forex Time, there is Apari, there is OxaFX, there is Hot Forex, there is XM Forex, there is XNES, and there is what? There is Avatrade. In fact, let me even add to it. There is Top FX. Top FX. Okay, let me just tell you. Top FX. There is FXTN. There is InstaFX. There is Infinox. So on and so forth. So many brokers. But class, the truth about the matter is, who exactly is real? Who exactly is real? From my research, there's Handtech too. I discovered that there are some broking firms that are not regulated. And if you are working with a broker that is not regulated, you are more or less like somebody who is taking his pouring water into a basket. You are more or less like somebody who is pouring water into a basket. What am I saying? There are some broking firms you deposit your money, and it will be so difficult for you to withdraw your money. I know a student. I trained the student last year. This guy was working at a broking firm, which I will not call the name, but I promise you, I will not lead you to that broking firm. Do you know what they do? Whenever he's to earn $10 in the market, let's say he wants to earn $10 in the market, the brokers will squeeze it and make it $8.09. In other words, they will pocket $1.01. This guy was so frustrated. He was frustrated that he told me that he's going to put them on air. That these people, they are fraudsters. I just told them, calm down. I know a very good broking firm you can work with, and they don't have any problem. The broking firm I recommend to my students are: one, Hot Forex. Hot Forex is the first. Top FX, Antec. Then I recommend them to Avatry. But the one I use is what they call Hot Forex. Plus, since when I've been using Hot Forex, I've never regretted for once. I repeat, I have never regretted for once. Do you know that apart from your life account, you can also partner with Hot Forex? You will call them, you apply online, partnerships account. You partner with them. You partner with them such that if you have students or you have people you train like me, if you give them your code, whenever they win in the market, some commission will come into your account. In other words, you will have two accounts with them, the commissions account and your life account. Are you with me? So, because I am so convenient to Hot Forex, I didn't even bother to look into another broking firm. As I am, even the broking firms I've registered with, Opta FX and Top FX, I have not even funded my money there once because I have no reason to leave Hot Forex. But Hot Forex has a disadvantage. The disadvantage of Hot Forex is they are document sensitive. When I mean they are document sensitive, if you are not careful, you can be on Hot Forex for months. I know some of my students that because they were so frustrated about the restriction of Hot Forex, they decided not to trade again. I know many of them. And it did not look as if I've led them to it. In fact, there was one woman that she was even telling me that, give her that. I know some of them, but the truth is, if you are patient, you register with your documents and you fix in for Hot Forex, for once, you never regret it. I work with them. It's just that I don't want to be showing my account. I can show you my account right now. You see me registered Hot Forex and everything. My amount, my dollars, they are there. So it's not as if I'm here to give you thing trick or I'm telling you stories that touch. Are you doing? So that is that. Types of traders. Sorry, platforms and charting softwares. We have Ninja Trader, TradingView, and Finvix. TradingView is actually a social network at which investors they use to trade. Now, when you get to the advanced class, I will teach you how TradingView works. Are you with me? I'll show you how TradingView, how they work. TradingView is exactly what technical traders they use to trade. Are you with me? TradingView is exactly what technical traders they use to trade. So let's proceed. Now, types of traders. We have scalp traders, we have day traders. Scalp traders are traders that trade very short terms, from few seconds to few minutes. Now, when I say from few seconds to few minutes, these are the kind of traders that they actually look at the chart. When they take their profit for that day, they leave. They don't always like their trade to go to the next day because if their trade should go on to the next day, there's something called swap fee. I can only explain that to you in the advanced class. I can't explain that here because of time. There's something called swap fee. That swap fee is exactly what is used. Are you there? Somebody has dropped a message. Swap fee, share your screen. I've shared my screen, Mr. Makers. I've shared my screen. That swap fee, check your phone. I've shared my screen. Mr. Ikechukwu, if you know you can see my screen, just type one in the chat box. So that swap fee is exactly what the brokers they enjoy from. Day traders. Day traders are also like scalp traders. They also don't like it when their trade goes overnight. Swing traders. Swing traders are traders that hold onto their positions for a long or a single day. Swing traders are people that target one swing in the market. For instance, you notice that your trade is going up as a buy. What do? You enter the market as a buy. You notice that your trade is coming down as a sell. What do? You enter the market as a sell. This is a very good example of a swing trader. Position traders are traders that hold trades for a very long period of time. These are traders that they like to hold their trade for weeks and years. I have some friends as I speak. In fact, as a matter of fact, one is a soldier and the other is a naval officer. And in fact, I have so many of them that their job don't really permit them to trade. Do you know what they do? They will place a trade and they will leave that trade for 2 weeks. You know, some of these people, they cannot even access their phone. And if their strategies are right, guess what? They will win the trade. Another one is algorithmic traders. These are traders that design softwares to trade. Example of algorithmic traders are people that trade with robots. Are you with me? Let me quickly talk about event-driven traders before that. Event-driven traders are traders that keep up to world news. They're always onto the news. They watch the news. They see what is happening, and you know what? Guess what? It favors them. Algorithmic traders. These are traders that use robots. You see the issue of robots. I'm going to say something about this. Let me not lie to you. I'm designing one, but honestly, I've not the chance to even finish my design. I've not the chance, but the reason why I am not even pressured to finish the design is my strategies are working for me by the grace of God. I always like to add God to whatever I say, but it's not by my strength. Now, robots differs. I know people that they will happily come and meet me, Mr. God's power. This my robot is killing the market. It's killing the market. That's what they say. At the end of the day, there was one. The guy, in fact, this guy was also in this beginner's class. The guy was always telling me that his robot is so perfect, it's so blah, 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 it's this. Congratulations, congratulations. That's one thing about me. When you say something good to me, I jubilate with you. The most important thing is let God help all of us. Let's be successful in this life. One Sunday, this guy cried to me that Mr. Gospel, these same robots have been using to kill the market has killed me. What happened? The guy now started telling me how much he used to. In fact, the amount people used to buy robots is not a joke here. That guy bought that robot for close to, I think he bought that robot for about $700. Yes. Actually, robots are expensive. Robots are expensive. You cannot see a robot that is less than $1,000 right now as I speak. Someone wanted to sell a robot to me. I actually saw the lady on investment.com. Juma said she will sell the robot for me for $4,000. Do you know what $4,000 means? You're paying about 2 million naira here. Are you with me? But I don't need to buy any robots. My strategies are working for me. Just join the advanced class and you'll see that the strategies, they work so perfectly for you. So that is that. Class, I've actually come to the end of this section. I've come to the end of this section. The truth about it is, when I made that advert, I said forex trading for 4 days. There are 2 sections in this program, the beginners and the advanced class. I cannot tell you here that 4 days is enough for you to know all these things in forex. See, let me tell you one thing you don't know, class. Even me myself, I am a researcher when it comes to this business. I make research to see how we can continually win in this market. But the truth is, to the glory of God, I think I've gotten a good knowledge of this program. I've gotten a good knowledge to an extent. And that was what I gathered together in the advanced class. All these things I did here, they were story. They were theoretical aspects. In the advanced class, we are going to what? Venture into what? Full practicals. Are you with me? We are going to venture into what? Full practicals. Now, class, what exactly is the cost for the advanced class? That advanced class, let me quickly tell you the time it will be started. The advanced class will start from Monday, June. Sorry, on Monday, 21st of June, and it will end 5th of June, 5th of July. It will start 21st of what? June, and it will end 5th of July. Class, what is the time for this advanced class? The time for the advanced class is exactly what? 9 p.m. The time for the advanced class is what? 9 p.m. Please, I want to make some announcements. In the advanced class, I always beg people, please do my assignments. I've noticed something about this business. This business is all about, there's a say that, I don't know how to put the parable. Yeah, I'm not good at all those things. But I know that it's a collective effort. I will do all the working and, I'll give you strategies, I'll teach you. But if you don't do the assignment, how can you be perfect in this business? How can you be perfect in this business? You can't. Are you with me? In fact, I have so many people that whenever they get to the advanced class, they feel so reluctant. Their level of reluctance will be so, that zeal will not be there to do the assignment, and it doesn't help. Please, assignment is one key thing. Are you with me? See, if no matter how busy you are, Even if it's 5 minutes, you can use 5 minutes to go to the restroom. And that 5 minutes is enough to go to better trader 4, pick your trade, and do whatever you want to do. What's the cost for this advanced class? The cost for the advanced class still remains 10,000 naira. The cost for this advanced class still remains what? 10,000 naira. The account name you see is not the account name of a criminal. It is the account name of a human being. That same name you see, if you go to Facebook, type my name, you see my picture, you see my family's picture there, you see everything there. Since when I've been organizing this program, I give thanks to God for all He has done. I've never seen a reason why somebody will use police to chase me. That maybe I've gathered their money and I now locked all their money, my phone number did not go, blah, 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 blah. I don't do those kind of things. And it is not now that I will change. Are you with me? That's my bank details. That's my phone number. Please, and please, I want to beg you for something. You see this bank, you see, my GT Bank, is a bank I know that I use for so many things. When you make payments into that bank, please send me a screenshot. Send me a screenshot when you make payments into that bank. Payments can start rolling from tonight. I repeat, today is Tuesday. Do you know why I always like to announce this thing quickly? So that I will not go and choke you on Thursday or Friday. Thursday will end on Thursday. So this is it. Class, on Thursday, there's a special guest I will invite here. This guy graduated from the advanced class. As I speak, this guy is making bastardly in the forest market. I am not yet to lie. And God is watching that. I have not gone to go and pay somebody to come. I know some people might be saying, is it not easy? You can pay somebody to come and talk. I don't do all those kind of things because of 10,000 naira. I don't do it. Are you with me? In fact, as I speak, this fee will increase soon. I'm very, very sure of that. Are you with me? So this guy will come on Thursday to share his experience. Everything you hear from that man's mouth is exactly what comes from him. The only thing I will tell this man tomorrow is, please, come help me speak with my beginners. And that is that. Please, if you know you have any question to ask, probably maybe about the advanced class, please ask your questions now because the class has ended. If you know you have any question to ask, please ask your questions now because the class has ended. Mr. Ikechukwu and Mr. Mekens and the other members in the house, ask your questions now, please. Please ask your questions now. Okay. Mr. Ikechukwu?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I don't have any question for now.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right.
I hope you understood what we did today, sir.
Yes, at least as we go on, at least I will pick faster, I know.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Mekens. I got your message. You don't have no. Thank you for your consistency. Mr. Ikechukwu, before you go, do me a favor. Tomorrow, I will drop some things for you to download. When you download them, I will use your phone to teach the class. I hope you don't have a problem if I use your phone to teach the class. It's on MetaTrader 4. I hope you have no problem with that.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem at all.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. So please, I need you to come quickly tomorrow for that. And on Thursday will be the last day for this program. And our special guest will come on Thursday to share his experience. You are free to ask him any question. Thank you very much, everybody. I sincerely appreciate all of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Metens, Mr. Ikechukwu. Thank you, others. I can see people are trying to connect. Network problem. God bless you all. Thanks to those that subscribed to my channel yesterday. I appreciate all of this. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir.